If you just picked up your first salvager, maybe it's a fortune from a Wikelo Trade or your buddy helped you out to get a vulture, this video's for you. But it's also, it could be for veterans too. Whether you're brand new to Star Citizen or a veteran of the verse, we're heading out to break down a few ships, pull some components, and do a little relaxing along the way. Huge thanks to all my YouTube members for keeping SC Haulers running. And if you want to join the community, my Discord is open to everyone. It's the best place to reach me or share your latest haul. The link's down in the description below. I'm Saxawine with SC Haulers, and let's get into this haul. Alright, so first we are going to start in the Crusader system, and we're going to go over to the planet of Daymar. On Daymar, you have the infamous Brio's Breaker Yard, but that is not where we're going. We have the Hathor locations, and you have two of them. One of them is known as Atritus, and I clicked on the wrong thing. So if we zoom into Atritus, you can see that we have PAF3, OLP, PAF2, and PAF1. On the other side of the planet, or the moon, we will have a location called Lamina. And they have the similar things. So Lamina, OLP, PAF3, PAF2, and PAF1. These are going to be important for us. And this is where we're going to start out our journey of where to find ships to salvage. Now, another location that is similar to this, but not as popular, is Aberdeen on Hurston. And let's go over there real quick. And on Aberdeen, we also have two locations. Same thing. This one is known as Reptura. And on the other side of the moon, we have Vivair. Now, I would personally recommend going to Daymar because Aberdeen is a very hot planet, and you don't see as many ships on Aberdeen as you do on Daymar at the Hathor Sites there. All right, so we went to Lamina on Daymar, and we are about 20k away from PAF 3, and already we have a ship on the ground. Alright, so while we're pulling up, whenever I go to a ship that's at one of these PAF locations, I want to make sure I'm in scan mode, and you can tell by the indicators that I'm circling here. So you have your scan range on the left hand side, and you have your signal strength on the right hand side. So I'm going to press and hold my left mouse button, and that will activate our scan mode. And once I activate scan mode, you can see that the owner of the ship is game rules, and this pretty much means it's fair game. Like, you can do whatever you want with this ship without repercussion. This is kind of a new feature that they implemented, and I'm very happy about it because breaking into somebody's ship when it was abandoned and getting a crime stat for it was very, very annoying. So I am glad that this is around. And I mean, the shields are down on this ship. There's no cargo and no parts that I really want from the ship, not even the weapons. It did have Panther repeaters, so if you want those, you could pull those off the ship. So we're all finished up with that 600i, and I found this A1 and its game rules. And it's got an Avalanche, a JS400, XL1, and probably, yep, there's an Umbra. Let's go get it. Okay, so I shot open the doors, and we are going to unlock the ports, unlock the doors, and pull these parts out of here. If you don't know how to unlock the doors, it's all based on a keybind. You're going to go to key bindings, advanced controls, and then vehicles cockpit. You will see options for open close all doors toggle. That's the one I primarily use. Some people use single buttons for open all doors, close all doors. You also have the lock unlock toggle. I don't use those because there's no indicator whether a door is locked or unlocked. So I have them set individually. Lock all doors to comma and unlock all doors to period. In my open close all doors is set to slash. Okay, so we're going to spam period to unlock all doors, and then we're going to hit left alt and K, and that is going to unlock all ports. And we're going to come open these doors. I could have just opened them with the open all doors hotkey that I set, but I forgot. So open all doors. Then you can pull out your tractor beam and put all your parts next to your ship. And there are enemies nearby. I gotta be quick about this. JS 400, yes please. Umbra, that is a size 2 stealth A class.
You picked the wrong guy to screw with.
That guy is really close. And then we have the Avalanche, which is A class military size 2. Make sure you bring a weapon for this reason. And then you just load up all your components onto your ship. And then once you're all done salvaging and grabbing your components, just head out from there and go store your newly owned components. Now this next location is very much more safe than the last one. The last one you really want to go check out if you are okay with risking your life in order to get salvage and some decent components. And that's from NPCs and players. This one is very much more safe than that last one. So we are at the Pyro Gateway, and as I first get in here and everything's loading in, we will see that there are 3 tick marks at the top, and that will indicate player ships because we're currently 20k away from the station, so the turret shouldn't be popping up yet. So you could scan those ships that are here, but I found majority of the time that if I see any ships as soon as I come in, they are not abandoned, and they're usually just other players that are flying in as well. But we are going to focus on the gateway itself, and you'll see as soon as I get over there. Okay, so here at the gateway, I did a scan. You can see all the unknowns. Some of them are going to be anti-air turrets, so you have to really pay attention to what you're scanning, but we have an 850 it looks like, and an Intrepid. That was a turret. Oh, here's a cutter. And the shields are down, which is perfect for us. So we're just going to get close enough to scan it and essentially do the same process as we did last time. So we're going to scan the ship. We're going to check its components, which it looks like it has a VK00, which is a size 1 Class A military. And that's pretty much it. It is game rules as well, so it's free game. And we're going to do the same thing. We are going to hop in here and pull the components. Well, we're going to pull the VK00. Okay, so same thing here. You're going to hop in the pilot seat. You're going to unlock all doors. You're going to unlock ports. And you're going to open all doors. Power and shields are already off, so we don't have to worry about that when it comes to salvaging. And we just pull the VK00. Throw it on our ship. So the next way we're going to focus on getting salvage. And this is going to be more of a direct way, but it's through salvaging missions. You do have to pay for these missions, but you can go to them directly. And I like doing these around the Crusader system. So if you look at these missions here, the ones at the very bottom go to Crew L1, L4, and Crew L5. If we scroll up a little bit, for some reason, no matter what system you're at, Hurston Lagrange points always show up. So make sure you look at what location you're picking up at, because you could accidentally be picking up a Hurston one. But at the bottom you will see Crew L4, Crew L5, whatever the case may be. And there's a specific reason why I picked Crusader as my system of choice, and it's because Crusader only has 3 Lagrange points that you can salvage at. Every other system has 5 Lagrange points. Now, on top of that, Crew L5, L1, and L4 they're in somewhat of a straight line. They are relatively close. But if you look at Crew L2 and Crew L3, they have the asteroid field marker. But if you actually go to those locations, there's nothing there. And I want to say it's like the start of the Aaron Halo, because the Aaron Halo is the outside ring of Crusader. So I think that's why those are placed there. That would be band 1 or band 0 of the Aaron Halo. But Crew L2 and Crew L3, geez, that's a tongue twister. Those don't exist. And so you have the least amount of traffic that you have to go through. I could make an argument that Hurston is the smallest ring in the system, so you could go out there, but there are still 5 locations that you could get missions for. The last spot that we're going to check out is the Aaron Halo, and you can scan out in the Aaron Halo, and the signature that you see on screen in the middle there, top middle there, is 12,000, but any number divisible by 2,000 is going to give you salvage panels while you're either at a mining field or in the Aaron Halo, and you can come out here and salvage. If you want more info, you can check out this video that I did previously. That's going to do it for me, folks. These are the salvaging places that I go to in 432. If you like these locations, or maybe you have some extra ones, be sure to leave them down in the comments below and I will check them out and maybe leave them in the next salvaging video. But be sure to hit that like button if you found this useful. If you want more industry related content for Star Citizen, hit that subscribe and notification bell so you can know whenever I post a video. Outside of that, join the Discord, discord.gg/scholars. And again, my YouTube members, I appreciate you so much. I am Saxawine with SC Haulers, and we'll see you at the next haul. Love you, bye. Saxawine.